And welcome back. It's Jason Realty here. I want to talk a little bit more about some leading indicators of home buying demand so we can get some indication about what lies ahead with our U.S. housing market. So I'm going to be talking a lot about what's happening right now that will impact our housing market in the next 1 to 2 months. So I have a lot to share. And of course, if you guys are looking for a real estate agent referral, whether you're looking to buy or sell a house, check out that link below, which is homeandmoney.com/Jason to get started today. And with that said, let's begin today's video. I first want to share some stats regarding home showings across North America and of course in the US as well. The first report I want to share with you guys today is actually from the National Association of Realtors for their Central Lock home showings report. And Central Lock is a lockbox company that many real estate agents, such as myself, access through an app on your phone. It's a blue lockbox in which real estate agents access in order to get the keys to the house in order to show the house to their home buyers. So the National Association of Realtors just announced their February report here. On a national level, home showings decreased by 14% this February compared to February of 2022. Also, showings a decrease in every single one of the major regions they track. So if, for example, in the West, it actually fell the most, down 19%. The Northeast fell by 14%, Midwest fell by 12%, and they also saw a decrease of 11% in the South. But that's what happened in February, though. So let's have a look what's happening right now according to Showing Time. And Showing Time is another company that some real estate agents use in order to show houses to their home buyers. So here's what they had to say regarding home showings across North America. And this is a 2023 at the bottom here, and above the blue line here is 2022. So what really stands out to me regarding this chart right here is that home showings across North America in 2023 this year is not too much far off last year's levels. So for example, the 7-day moving average as of March 26 is actually an increase of 19.6% this year compared to the first week this year. So a 19.6% increase in home showings across North America compared to the first week of this year. Last year, we had 23.5% increase compared to the first week last year. So when looking at this chart right here, we've been seeing an increase of real estate showings compared to the start of the year, both this year as well as 2022. But looking at the difference this year compared to 2022, we've had fewer real estate showings ever since really mid-February this year. However, when we compare this year to 2021, the differences are actually much greater. So for the week ended March 26, again, this year, increase of 19.6%. But at the same time frame in 2021, we saw a 39.1% increase. So more or less, we have twice as many real estate showings in 2021 compared to this year. Now, here's what we also know as well, because fewer people are searching for homes for sale on Google. In fact, comparing levels right now compared to 1 year ago, it's down approximately 12%. So approximately 12% fewer people are searching for homes for sale on Google. Also this year, the number of searches for homes for sale has only been slightly increasing, as you can see right there. Here's something else I also found to be very interesting as well. And this again is a leading indicator of home buying demand as well. Because this is based on contracts being signed between buyers and sellers or pending home sales. So pending home sales, according to Realtor.com for February, is down approximately 25% compared to February of 2022. This line right here is 2023. 2022 is this yellowish line right here. And here's 2021 at the top. And by the way, here's 2020 as well. So the number of pending home sales is approximately 371,000. Going back to 2022 at this time, there was around 500,000. And also going back to February of 2021, there's approximately 550,000. There's a couple of things that really caught my attention regarding this chart right here because the number of pending home sales has been increasing ever since January 1st this year. So in January, we only had about 300,000 contracts signed. Now again, we have 371,000. Also, that's number one. Number two is comparing to pre-COVID levels in 2017 through 2019, there's more pending sales this year compared to pre-COVID levels. So again, there's around 371,000 right now. Back in 2017 through 2019 this time, there's approximately 320,000. So what this is really telling me is that we do have an uptick in our housing market regarding demand right now, due to the fact that we have an increase of contracts being signed. However, though, compared to the past several years, 2021, 2022, and of course 2020, we're at lower levels. Historically speaking, in 2017 through 2019, though, we actually have a higher amount of contracts being signed, which is actually pretty fascinating. And the reason why I found this to be so fascinating is this right here, because inventory levels this year compared to pre-COVID levels were down about 47%. Approximately 50% fewer houses for sale compared to pre-COVID levels. Right now, there's approximately 577,000 houses for sale, at least for February. Going back to 2017 through 2019, there's approximately 1.1 million houses for sale. So to me, taking a step back here, it's pretty remarkable to see we have more contracts being signed between buyers and sellers, despite the fact we have approximately 47% fewer active listings for sale right now. However, though, compared to 1 year ago, we're still down by about 25% in the number of contracts being signed between buyers and sellers. And to me, the main reason for this is due to the fact that average monthly housing payments have been increasing compared to 1 year ago. So for example, according to the MBA, the national median mortgage payment increased by $408 compared to 1 year ago. And that's equal to a 24.7% increase in your average monthly housing payment for homebuyers right now. An increase of $408 more per month to buy that same house compared to 1 year ago. Additionally, here's what we also know as well regarding buyer activity as well. This is based on the MBA's purchase index, which measures the amount of people who are submitting applications for home loans to buy houses. So as I report to you guys over the past several weeks, applications for home loans or home purchase applications have increased for 3 consecutive weeks now. Again, applications to buy houses using loans have increased for 3 consecutive weeks. Now, having said that, the current levels right now at 169, when you zoom out over the past 5 years, at 169, this is still below early and mid-April 2020, when we had more or less COVID lockdowns throughout the country here. So because of this, I found this to be very interesting. We have fewer applications for home loans compared to the time frame when we had COVID lockdowns across the country. Additionally, when we zoom out over the past 10 years, the current levels right now are more or less on par with October of 2015. So what I'm getting at here is that even though applications have increased for 3 consecutive weeks, we're still at very, very low levels. So to summarize today's video, we're seeing a decrease in home showings across North America, according to the National Association of Realtors, down 14% year over year, and decreases in every major region as well. The biggest decrease in the West, down by 19%. Also, when looking at showingtime.com, the number of real estate showings across North America right now is well below 2021, but not too much far off 2022. And of course, fewer people are searching for homes for sale on Google, down by about 12% on a year-over-year basis. On top of that, the level of pending home sales right now, again, is down by about 25% compared to February of 2022. And of course, below levels in 2021, as well as February of 2020. However, compared to pre-COVID levels back in 2017, 18, and 19, we actually have more contracts being signed between buyers and sellers. And again, the reason why we're seeing a lack of contracts being signed between buyers and sellers, in my personal opinion, is due to a lack of housing affordability, due to the fact that rates have increased compared to 1 year ago, and of course, prices have increased compared to February of 2022 as well. So my personal opinion, what we're seeing right now is an uptick in home buying demand due to the seasonality of our housing market, where every February, March, and April, we tend to see an uptick in home buying demand every single year. However, this year, it's much, much more subdued compared to the past couple of years. But of course, time will tell, and I'll definitely keep you posted with the latest housing market developments. And with that said, please comment below with your biggest takeaways from today's video. Also, if you guys got any value in this video whatsoever, then please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. Of course, I greatly appreciate you. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.